My favorite part about Hinesburg is that it probably doesn't have any of the huge block stores that a lot of the other places have. It's got a lot of nice fields and stuff like that, and I really like that even though it has the community base, it still has that small town feeling, and I really like that.
I suspect that if my family had been in Richmond or Shelburne or Charlotte, I would have felt the same way about those places. My concern has always been that family, I have always said family is everything. I will say this, that we're close enough to Burlington to be able to enjoy hospital services, educational, university and so forth, entertainment at this time, but of course when I was growing up we didn't get there very often because we grew up on a farm during the Depression and there just wasn't money enough to go.
When we were younger, we didn't have any of the places like the Kinney Drugs that's going in. We didn't have the National Bank of Middlebury. We also didn't have the two huge developments that went in. There's one across from the mobile station, and there's one that's also right across from the post office that weren't here when I was little.
Most everything has changed. When I was a kid, grade school, all the roads in Hinesburg were dirt roads. The road through the village was a dirt road. At one time there was a store over where the car wash is. But I barely remember that one. When I was in grade school and high school, I guess there was what we would call a convenience store there, a lot of candy type stuff and maybe bread and milk, I don't know.
I think in some aspects it might be good because I think that a lot of times, like, because Lampman's doesn't get as much business, a lot of times like things are more expensive. So I know for like bigger grocery trips, like my parents will go to like Shaw's in Williston or something, but it makes me sad because it is a local owned business and it's kind of like a trademark of Hinesburg, just like the Shelburne supermarket is in Shelburne. So I think it's definitely sad to see something like that go just to be put in another block building. It makes me sad. Hinesburg really is the nice, like, kind of rural town. It's very different than, you know, Williston, for example. And I think it makes me sad because you see like all these places that were, you know, like nice big open fields and cow farms filled with hay bales, and now they're being filled with developments and Kinney Drugs.
I wouldn't want to go back to where we were, and I never thought that we'd come to the point where we were just going to stop. It's a natural progression, I would say. Some things come harder than others, but I'm not particularly upset if the new store comes in. But it's certainly a big change. If we'd had stopped any change back 30, 40 years ago, probably they wouldn't have wanted to come out here and build a store. But we didn't stop.